Hey everybody, it's Jay Ball, Blue Days Outdoors. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. In today's video, actually what I'm going to do is a very first impression / review of the brand new Beyond Blade from Beyond Braid. You guys know that I'm a huge fan of the paint camouflage Beyond Braid. I use the 60-pound braid for all my frog rods, my heavy flipping and pitching rods. I also use it for my swim jig rod, and then I use the 30-pound braid for my dock flipping setup where I throw structure bugs, and then I use the 10-pound braid exclusively on my spinning gear when I'm throwing, like, say, a topwater walking bait or I'm trolling for steelhead. So Beyond Braid has an awesome product offering. They've got more than just a paint camo braid, but that's my favorite. So what I'll do is I'll make sure I leave a link to the website so you guys can check out all the great products. But in today's episode, I wanted to give you guys my very first impression and do a review of the 7-inch Beyond Blade from Beyond Braid. And there's actually a 9-inch version as well. I just got the 7-inch version for now. But straight out of the box, it's super sharp. What was nice is there's a little bit of oil coating on here to keep it from getting corroded or whatever might happen. So just make sure you wash that off. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to clean my very first pike ever. I've never cleaned a pike. I was fortunate enough to get a chance to go spearfishing with Bill and Girl from Extreme Outdoors. We're in northern Michigan. Had an absolute awesome day up in northern Michigan doing some spring with him, and I'll leave a link to that video up here so you guys can check that out, or over here. I forget what that works. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and clean the pike as best I can. I've never cleaned them before. I've watched a couple YouTube videos on how to do it. But what I'm going to do is just do a review first of this blade, and then I'm going to make another video so you guys can actually see step-by-step how to break down a pike to remove the Y bone, which is really the most challenging part about a pike. It's not really that much harder to clean than any other fish. It's just a fish I haven't cleaned in many, many years. So stay tuned. You guys are not going to want to miss this very first review / impression of the new Beyond Blade from Beyond Braid. Let's check this out and see how good this thing works. Okay, let's go ahead and make our first cut, and let's see just how well this blade works. So we're going to cut down here. Well, so far so good. Just cutting across the top here. This is how you take the first part off. Again, this is my very first one I've ever done, so we're just gonna roll with it. It's probably not gonna be perfect, I get it. Oh man, this blade is really, really sharp actually. It's cut through that pretty easily, so let's go ahead and just keep on keeping on here. Cut down there. We got to get above the Y bone here, which I think is right there. I think I see it. Let's try the other side first, just because I think I got to the Y bone up here. This blade is super sharp. Straight out of the box. Pretty impressed so far. I said I've never done a pike before, so still just learning, so bear with me. Like I said, I'm going to make a video on how you're actually supposed to do this. Stay above the rib cage there. I mean, you can never, ask anyone that's cleaned any fish. Having a good sharp knife is just you just got to have it. Get above that fin right there. Gotta watch out for that Y bone. So yeah, I definitely need to improve my cleaning skills. But so far, yeah, the knife works freaking awesome. Well, besides my cleaning skills on a pike not being the best, I'm very, very impressed with the knife so far. So definitely a good, high quality blade. Feels like it's keeping its edge pretty well. And that'll be the real test, is to go ahead and take the skin off. take the skin off this last fillet here. There's a few little bones in there that I'll cut out, but again, not too worried about my cleaning techniques. Just more impressed with the quality of the knife and the sharpness of the blade and how it's holding its edge. That's the one thing that I've noticed just using different fillet knives over the years, is their ability to hold an edge. Some knives you can get super sharp, but it's just how well do they hold that edge is the question. So here we go. That's how you take the skin off a pike. All right, so far very, very impressed. All right, so besides the fact that my pike cleaning skills need a lot of work, I'm very impressed with the Beyond blade from Beyond Braid Company. Super sharp, it's holding its edge really, really well. It's still a really sharp blade, and that's one thing, like I said earlier, you've got to really make sure that you consider when you're buying a fillet knife, is making sure that it's made from good quality stainless steel so that it holds a nice edge. And what I really like too about the Beyond blade is the rubber grip. It's one of those grips where when it gets wet, it's still going to stick to your hand, because the last thing you want to do is have a slip. It does have this little thumb grip in there too, so you can really get a hold of this thing and really get some good leverage if need be. So again, I know my pike cleaning skills are horrendous, but in general, I'm very, very impressed with the Beyond blade from Beyond Braid. So if you guys would, if you guys are looking at buying anything from Beyond Braid, whether it's the awesome hoodies they have, or the backpacks, or the utility tools, the fillet knives, or the braid, if you use code BLUEJAYS, it's actually going to save you 10%. That does help support the channel, helps me, you know, make different videos for you guys. It really does help support the content creation part of it. So again, if you use code BLUEJAY when you order anything from Beyond Braid, it's going to save you 10%, and then that does help me as well make more content for you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this review of the brand new Beyond blade from Beyond Braid. Really, really impressed so far. So like I said, the next video that I'm going to make in this series, or not really a series, but the next video I'm going to make is actually how you go through cleaning a pike step by step, and I got to get a lot better at it. So hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave a thumbs up. Growth's been going really good on the channel. I cannot thank you guys enough for all your support. And remember, the easiest way to change your attitude is by showing gratitude. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.